How's it going, guys? SakumoUchihaYT here's my YouTube channel and Google Plus would suggest today's video. I want to talk about these scans concerning the Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm Trilogy and Naruto 2 Boruto Shinobi Striker. Now, as you can see, the Storm Trilogy is exactly what everyone was thinking it was going to be. It was just a Storm collection that they gave to Europe, but now it's on the PlayStation 4. I just want to put a big thing I wanted to know about that. Like, why? What was the point of giving it to Europe and putting it on the PS3? All three games that are in the collection is on the PlayStation 3 already. So I'm just going to assume that, you know, Bandai Namco and CC2 just wanted to make what little money they could, what little money there was left to earn off of the PlayStation 3, I guess. But yeah, now it's going to be on the PlayStation 4. It's going to be Storm 1, Storm 2, Storm 3 Full Burst. I really wish they would have included, you know, Generations. Fuck Revolution, but if they could have included Generations, that'd be fantastic. But, you know, it's just going to be Storm 1, Storm 2, Storm 3. Obviously, since Storm 1's there, it's going to be PlayStation exclusive to, you know, the disappointment of Xbox and PC fans. Sorry about that, but that's just the way CC2 wants things to be. I will say it is impressive that it's going to be all three games on one disc. That's going to be very, very impressive. I mean, that's very impressive already. They already did it. Now they just need to make it compatible for the PS4. But yeah, they gave a release date. It's in Japan, and the release date is July 27th or 28th. So I'm going to assume that probably August or September is when it will be released to Europe and the United States. But yeah, my thoughts on this. Well, I don't know, honestly, because I mean it's just the first three numbered title, the number, you know, Storm 1, Storm 2, Storm 3. Storm 1 will definitely be nostalgic. I'll definitely play all three games all the way through on my channel. Yes, I will play Storm 3, despite how cutscene heavy that shit is. Oh, I'm gonna be sitting on that game forever. But the one thing I'm really hoping, aside from Storm 1 being nostalgic, because Storm 1 was one of my first PS3 games. When I first got my PlayStation, that was one of my first games. Other than being able to replay that game, I'm really hoping that there's multiplayer to it. Considering it's going to be all three games on one disc, there's a good chance that they might not add the multiplayer because Storm 1 didn't have multiplayer. They didn't put online until Storm 2. So I don't know how that's going to work, because I imagine since all three games are on the same disc, for the online to work, they would have to give all three games online, which they've never done before. But, you know, it's whatever. I guess CC2 will get to that bridge when they come to it. But yeah, there's really nothing else I can say about the Storm Trilogy. Just, yeah, nothing I can say. Oh, I guess there is one thing I wonder about. Well, I'm wondering, since it's basically still Storm 2. Storm 2's in there. Is Lars Anderson from Tekken going to be in there? Since CC2 technically doesn't have the rights to him anymore, can they still use him in the game? Can they still include him in the game? I don't know. I mean, since they already had permission at the time they originally made Storm 2, I'm going to assume that they would automatically just allow him to be there, to be in the game, no matter if they technically remastered it or just, you know, resold the game. But I guess we'll find out when the trilogy finally comes out to the States. Or, if you're impatient, you can wait until July when it comes out in Japan and order an import copy from Japan. It'll be all in Japanese, but If you're one of those guys who don't like the dub at all, which a lot of people don't seem to like the dub for Naruto, then by all means go right ahead. Anyway, let's get on to the other thing, the other part of the scan. The Naruto to Boruto Shinobi Striker. Now, the biggest thing that's got me already onto this game, hype for this game, is the fact that CC2, CyberConnect 2, is not developing this game whatsoever. It's a completely different company. I drew a blank for a second. I was trying to think of the name of the company, but it's whatever. Shinobi Striker looks really good. From the trailer, you could see, or at least from me, how I saw it, it was like, the free roam was like Naruto Broken Bond for the 360. That's how it looked to me. And then the fighting style looked, from what you can see of the trailer from the fighting, it looked a lot like Uzumaki Chronicles. That's how I saw it. That's how I see it. I see it as a mix of Broken Bond and Uzumaki Chronicles. Now, there are people out there who think it's like Clash of Ninja, in a way. And don't get me wrong, it kind of does look like Clash of Ninja if you think about it, but that's not how I see it. Like, I can understand why some people could see it like that. It's just not how I see it. But apparently some people are comparing it to J-Stars because of the 8 battles simultaneous. 4 versus 4 people. I've never played J-Stars, so I don't know how that worked in that game. But from the trailer, it looked like it was working quite flawlessly. And I also am hearing that people are talking shit about this game just because of the graphics. Well, guys, here's the thing. The thing with CyberConnect 2 with the Storm series is they focus more on visuals and the story before gameplay mechanics and online. They focus on visuals and story before, and then gameplay second. That's why the graphics are so good on the Storm games, because CyberConnect 2 focused more on that than they did their gameplay mechanics for the game. When it comes down to it, the Storm series was a Naruto game first, a fighting game second. And that's why it just, they didn't turn out. I mean, don't get me wrong, the Storm games were popular. Don't get me wrong. But CC2 has had their fame. They are just involved with the Storm Trilogy. They have nothing to do with Shinobi Striker, which makes me very happy to hear. But yeah, don't criticize the game. Don't criticize the game just because the graphics are a little downgraded. Personally, me, I've told this to a friend of mine, Divine Promo. If you don't know him, I'll leave a link to his channel in the description below. Take a look and see his video if you haven't already. But essentially, I don't care about the graphics. I don't care how bad the graphics are. I mean, they're not that bad. They're like, yeah, they're not on par with the Storm series graphics. Don't get me wrong. The Storm series graphics are very good. But, I mean, I played Clash of Ninja. I played Broken Bond. I played Rise of a Ninja. I played the 360 games, and I played the 360 games. I played Uzumaki Chronicles. I played Clash of Ninja. The graphics for each of these games are different, yes, but they're very similar, which is what I'm seeing from the trailer for Shinobi Striker. The only thing that concerns me about Shinobi Striker, which I guess they'll show later on, because the title is Naruto to Boruto, so you expect there to be some things to do with Boruto's generation in there. But, I mean, this game is still in early development. Hopefully the mechanics, from what I've seen in the trailer, they look alright. They'll stay that way. Please, let it stay that way. But, you never know. But, yeah, I assume that later on they're going to show, in another trailer or two, they'll show, some Boruto stuff. Some stuff revolving around Boruto. Probably to do with the Boruto movie. Maybe a little bit to do with the anime. Depending on how far the anime they get into by the time the next trailer for Shinobi Striker comes out. So yeah, there's all that. Um, yeah, that's about it. That's all I really have to say about Shinobi Striker. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know down in the comments below how you feel about the Storm Trilogy and Naruto the Boruto Shinobi Striker. I would love to hear you guys' opinions, because obviously you guys aren't going to be sharing the same one as me. Obviously, everyone has their own opinion about something. Everyone's entitled to their own opinion. I just want to hear what you guys think about this. So, yeah. Anyway, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.